Hello, this is Mayor Alvey offering you a special greeting in anticipation of our Memorial Day celebration. On Memorial Day, we remember, we honor, and we thank all of those men and women who served our nation to protect our freedoms as Americans. I know that many of us will be visiting cemeteries where our loved ones are laid to rest, and my family and I will be making our own visit to Maple Hill Cemetery on Monday to honor and thank my father, who served as a Navy pilot during the Second World War and the Korean conflict. Our celebrations this weekend will take place, of course, with the coronavirus threat still present. And we have every reason to believe that the coronavirus threat will continue to spread until there is a vaccine and herd immunity. However, at this time, there is good news. The measures put in place by Dr. Greiner and our Public Health Department and by the state of Kansas have succeeded thus far in flattening the curve. And because we have flattened the curve, Dr. Greiner has announced that we are suspending the Restart WICO plan beginning Friday morning, and we are now following the state plan, Kansas 2.0 ad astra, which further relaxes restrictions on our activities. My fellow Wyandotteians, we should take pride in the way that we have responded to this pandemic. The measures put in place were only effective because so many of us abided by the guidelines. We maintained social distancing, we kept our hands washed, we disinfected common surfaces, we wore masks when we went out in public, and we stayed at home when we were showing symptoms or when we had been exposed. These measures have worked, and so we are seeing a consistent decline in the number of new cases. Because of your common sense, because of your commitment to protect yourselves and your loved ones, your coworkers, your customers, we have slowed the spread. So perhaps this weekend, as we honor our veterans and celebrate their victories in defending our freedoms, we should also celebrate this first victory against the spread of the coronavirus. Enjoy it, for we have earned it. The fight is not over, and we know that, but we should celebrate. And as we celebrate this weekend, let us take a lesson from May 8, 1945, Victory in Europe Day. When the news that the war had ended was announced to the troops in the field, many of them fired their weapons into the air to celebrate. They could not contain their joy, and it is understandable that soldiers would do so. However, the bullets had to fall to the earth, and the lives of fellow soldiers and civilians were put at risk unnecessarily after all the sacrifices that had already been made. So as we relax restrictions and enjoy this weekend, let us remain vigilant. We earned this first victory against COVID-19. Now, let's follow through and preserve it. Let's be wise, let's be cautious, let's continue to control the virus by safe practices. Thank you to all of you, and a special thanks to our veterans.